What's good? So it's AJ again here, back with another video. Gonna talk about more philosophy today. And a big thing I use a lot of the time when I'm learning something new is anime. There's a very specific anime that really stuck out to me. It's about soccer. It's about teenagers looking to become pros one day. Some of them were doing well with their chosen teams. Others were kicked out of their chosen teams during like a nationals tournament. And they all get invited to this program to see who can become the striker for the professional Japanese team for soccer or football or any other name that might be in another of how you say soccer in another language. So the basis is to not only draw out their fullest potential in terms of their talent, but draw out their fullest potential in terms of their psyche. And I thought that was very interesting because sometimes I wonder, like, what about the psyche makes success much more likely dependent on how you are as a person. And in this show, the main thing they're really trying to draw out is a part of your ego that's drawn towards selfishness, that's drawn towards trying to make a goal. They simplify soccer very simply, saying the point of a game isn't to have, this great team effort, even though that's going to happen naturally. The goal is to score a goal. I thought that was big because, see, these players, once again, this show is called Blue Lock. I don't even think I mentioned that yet because I'm being passionate and whatever. But most of these players, they were team players going in. The main character, I wish I remembered his name, but I'm terrible when it comes to anime names. I watched too many of them. He was a team player. He was someone that during his nationals game, at least the chance to qualify for nationals, they had 15 seconds left, and he had the chance to take this leap of faith and try and score the goal himself. But instead of scoring it, he passed to his teammate because he saw them as an open shot. Now, that's probably what most of us would do in life. We're looking for a way to involve others, and we have empathy, so we want to push everyone up, which is great. But the biggest thing that I've learned in this first season, and this is something that you could catch highly in the life today about the people who are the most successful, there's, I don't know, for lack of a better term, a part of you is a little selfish. You want to put your desires in front of everyone else's. For this main character, he passed the ball to his teammate, even though he felt this inner sense of self telling him to score, that the ball is his, score the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's something that he didn't have. Then he enters this program, he finds his talent start to flourish, and a big thing was allowing his ego to have its way. He decided that he wanted to be the one that controlled the game, and it helped the team dynamic work around him, and everyone started to flow at the right pace. I think this is big for me because there are many times, for instance, where I can want to get something done, but then I allow maybe the desire of my friends to take over, limiting the chance I have to make something big. A big problem that I've always had, even in something like pickup basketball, everyone's always saying, yo, pass it here, pass it here. I'm going to be the first one to pass because I want to see everyone else, flourish, and I don't have confidence in my own ability to score the ball. So the biggest thing is not having the confidence in your ability. If I was playing with people worse than me, and they're saying pass the ball, I would probably be a little more confident. But because I'm playing with people that I know are more skilled than me, they may have been doing it longer, I'm less likely to take control and really get in there and really see what I'm made of. Take a few shots, a few leaps of faith, because that's how you're going to get better. You know, you got to take leaps of faith. Even with this YouTube, sometimes I'm not going to say the most accurate thing, but guess what? You got to start. You got to be a little selfish. Some people may not agree with you every time, but you're not going to get anywhere if you're continuously overthinking. If your ego is driving you to create something, to do something, to take action on something, sometimes you just got to let it have it. You know what I'm saying? Because that could be driving you to your next biggest step. And that's the biggest thing I've learned from Blue Lock so far. This idea of letting that ego flourish, letting it have its way, being comfortable with the things you bring to the table, being comfortable with your own psyche. As weird as it may be to other people, as not understanding as it may be to other people, take control and let your ego flourish. Now, this doesn't mean be selfish and start just washing people. You know, start, doing your friends wrong. Start talking behind their back, or start doing all this other bullshit that helps to separate people. Don't do something. I watched The Social Network recently too. Don't do like what Mark Zuckerberg did and slip under the rug, take ideas from other people if that's the truth. Really, you want to flourish. You want to be a little selfish with your time. Sometimes, you may have a girlfriend, you might have a guy friend for these women, ladies and gentlemen. If you see an opportunity to become great, and this is something that you know deep inside of you, it's something you desire, you really desire. It's not just some spur of the moment, idea. It's something that gives you your soul back. It nourishes your soul. If you know this is something that nourishes your soul, it's watering your plant, your seed, for it to grow into something special, but you're stopping that, you're not watering that plant because your friend wants to go to the movies, or they want to party, and you haven't seen them in a while, so you feel bad, or something like that, bro, you gotta say, fuck that, and go after what you want, man. Go after what you want. Don't allow people to take away from your soul, from your ego, from what drives you in the first place. The thing that was there when you were a kid, it's still there right now. You gotta learn, listen, you gotta attack it. It's been too long that I, procrastinated on making YouTube videos because I was being selfless. I want to be humble. I didn't want to talk about my experiences because they might be wrong. Well, no, fuck that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. But right now, it feels like I'm right. This is for the people that know they have those same feelings as me. If you don't have these feelings, it's okay. But these are for the people that know what I'm talking about, that feel this on a spiritual level, that feel this on a fundamental level of their being, and they're trying to get better, and they're trying to find themselves with the success that they've always dreamed of in the physical reality that they've always been looking to manifest. This is for them, all right? And this is for me too. We got to get after it, man. It's been too long we've been waiting. And we've been holding ourselves back because we felt like our mentalities have been wrong this whole time. Well, they're not. It's time to take control. It's time to conquer. And it's time to become the best versions of ourselves and make whatever we've dreamed of become not just a possibility anymore. So if you're with me, please subscribe. Please look up unityinperspective.com. This is my website I've created not too long ago. Right now I'm kind of off of it. I'm making a book, so I'm focusing on writing this book. But I'm going to try and slowly move back into that. Please leave comments on that site. Leave comments under this video. Hit me up on my Instagram. You can find that on the site. And please, let's work together to become the best people ever, man. Let's get it.